we're all broke. Welcome everybody to the RevMatch Podcast, the automotive podcast where we just found out how poor we are before we got
you
here.
Just found out.
Well, I got put into perspective.
Put it in that perspective.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So everybody do this little fun math equation when you get a chance. 2022 minus 1492 times 365 times 5,000. And when it doesn't equal a billion, let me know if you figured out what year that was and how long it would take for you to still not have $1 billion. Yeah. Fucked up, dude. Super poor. Like more poor than anyone. I don't even want to do this right now. We're all going to talk about a bunch of shit we can't afford.
If anybody listens to this podcast and like does that equation and texts us that they did the equation from this podcast, I will buy you our new GTR shirt.
Oh.
Okay.
So, if you're listening.
Okay.
And we're not going to tell you what the GTR shirt is, but
No,
it is.
There's something coming, but no.
But Eurobeat is intensifying. That's all I'm going to say. Eurobeat is intensifying.
Hell yes, it is.
Remember how Isaac, when he took the video of me drifting the WRX, he put the.
That's the song I heard.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So good. But yeah, we're back. We know guests today. We got a lot of interesting shit going on in the automotive community as it is. New cars. Timmy's got a new room. Old cars, new old cars, old new cars. It's crazy day. Jay will be joining us in a second. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Please join the Discord. The Discord link is finally in our Twitch shit. Like it's in our Twitch socials. So you can go there and you can find it. Whoever was yelling at me about that, please stop yelling at me about it because I fixed it.
Right.
You could keep yelling at him though, because he needs the discipline.
Wow. Timmy.
The discipline.
We can't get canceled before we get picked up. That's all I'm saying.
No,
you know
it's fine. It's fine.
Right? Dude, I was watching. This is a super tangent. I was just watching, like, doom scrolling reels last night, not going to sleep like I should have, and like an old clip from South Park comes up, and it's when Stan is negotiating with the Chinese guy who like runs a travel agency and also like some other fucking bullshit, and they're going back and forth about how much to pay, and I'm like, how can you say? Do this now, like you can't. I don't know if like South Park still does shit like that, but I for one was shocked.
Holy shit, this is a record, bro.
They definitely do.
It's a record.
But there's no gazebo.
Everybody.
What?
Jamal is 98.5% less late today than he has ever been.
Man, and I really want.
Timmy, you lost that bet, bro.
Right
You
now.
did lose the bet.
I don't care. I did lose the bet.
Who had under 5 minutes in the fucking how late is J pool? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not me at all.
I lost.
Oh, shit, so good.
He's in a gazebo. Yeah.
He's in a gazebo. He's not going to disappoint.
Yeah,
He's here.
just getting started.
So you missed it,
hear me?
Jamal. We can. You hear you great. You looking good. Looking
All right,
refreshed. Looking gazebed.
This looks very
Just hopped
clear.
out the shower.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got cleaned up for us.
Oh,
Dude.
wait,
Wow.
so that's why you're late?
I shower every week,
Is
dude.
that why you're late?
All the time, yeah.
Once a week.
Oh, yeah, no.
1 second.
So what's in that Swisher?
Weed,
Good shit.
I mean,
Dutchess. This is some shit that I pick up from my homeboy's dad. He grows in the backyard.
oh, that's cool.
But yeah,
That looks.
I got a
nice.
little nervous about that fentanyl shit. And I was like, I don't even want to risk this. I'll just slide my homies pop some bread. Like, gives me ounces for the low.
God damn. You are muted, Alex. You are now muted.
Nope, gone. Just
So-
because
yeah.
you walked away, you ruined it.
Nope, your voice is not coming through that mic. I see a lot of talking. I don't hear a lot of. Nope. Now you're actually muted. Okay, yeah. It's the mic. Yeah, it's got to be the mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get, ladies and
Hear me
gentlemen, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Fuck, this thing is killing me.
Oh,
You work on that.
anyway, back to the studio. You just need to that's how you need to dip out at the end of the episode, is just pull that curtain across your face and just leave.
That's a good idea.
So Timmy was basically saying so we never said what the content of the new shirt was, but Timmy just did. So
Sorry.
Yeah, he did.
he
Sorry,
got excited. He said he's gonna buy people shirts if they can do basic math. Go back and watch the first 5 minutes of the episode if you want to know what the context is.
Exactly. Matt probably watched it.
So we were talking about this off cam before this started. In super exciting automotive news today, Chrysler is bringing back the 300C.
Oh my god!
Oh my
yes.
god.
Yeah.
It's the exact same 300C. They haven't changed anything.
I looked at the photo.
Wait, is it electric?
No, it's
Please tell me
not.
it's
No,
electric.
no.
No.
They put a scat pack in it.
I'm bringing it up right now. Wait up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Like,
they literally
I'm
just
so
brought it back.
excited.
They just brought it back. They're like,
is
hey,
this
guess
just like the last ditch effort to get every like car out before they can't produce it anymore? Like what the fuck?
It's
I
gotta
don't really know what so here we go. Here's car and driver because shameless plagiarism. The car's been around for 18 years. They stopped making it like 3 years ago. And now they're bringing it back next year. And this, I don't know if you can see this, Jay, but it's just a 300C with a bigger badge on the front.
Exactly
It
the
is
Oh, it's the
same.
same
Exact
fucking
same car.
car.
Oh my god.
So it's got
It's the
scat
same
packs
car.
and it's got scat pack suspension in it. That's it. Yeah, man. That's basically
It is the same car.
It is the
It is
same
the same
car.
fucking
This is,
car.
I mean, the
this-
interior is no different whatsoever.
done
And they wonder
absolutely
why-
nothing.
Wait. So
they
what
can't
about the
fucking
other
keep
three
up.
guys saying it's the same car made you like think it was any different?
Well,
Like, oh, it is the same car.
I hadn't seen the interior yet.
Yeah, so it's
All
I
right.
haven't even seen it. I'm just trusting you guys that it's the same car.
Dude, like, to
like,
the fucking
fuck you,
T,
Jamal.
it's the same car. It is literally the same car. Like,
See,
It's the same car.
they did some little. They did some stupid little updated LED headlight stuff.
No,
like they
those
all
were
freaking
there.
Do.
No, that was
But
there.
not the
Yeah.
pattern's a little different or whatever. They changed it a
Bro,
little bit.
Okay,
but like,
they did.
It's
they
the
did.
same
They did.
car.
They did.
It's-
yeah,
okay,
they did.
pull up like a
Same car.
2000 and
That's
They
a
did a
great
bad
point.
job.
That's a great
pull
point.
up like a 2012 300 and like what does that look
Yeah,
like?
let me. That's a great point. Let's look up. Yeah, let's put up like a 2015 Chrysler 300Z. Let's do that. That's a great point. Look at you.
Ideas.
Well,
Yeah,
Lenny
that's the
says guys were in a
same-
recession, so Chrysler took a motor and put a bigger motor in the same car.
Chrysler has no vehicles anymore. I don't know if anybody's realized that.
What, to make
There's not a
minivan?
single stock photo of a 2015. They're all like bullshit imitation Bentleys. It's so good.
What is the
Okay.
only thing they have, like a Chrysler Town and Country?
No, so this is the closest we're
No,
gonna
don't
get.
they
This,
have like the 200 and some other nonsense?
yeah, they have the.
Yeah.
So this is from Amazon, but this gives
They
you an
sell
idea.
trucks.
They didn't really change that much.
It's the same fucking
It's the
car.
same
It's the
car.
same
It's
car.
the same car.
It's the same car.
And now you have this stupid, really ugly like badge. I don't know why this is
Yep.
necessary. Yeah,
bad.
I'm
And why the red and the blue? Oh, I guess
red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Yeah.
Okay.
this is
I-
murder.
I-
Oh well,
Well, it's
we
chrome
found
at
the
the top.
communist. We found the
You have
communist.
to let them know that Chrysler's American
Yeah, because everybody had forgotten because they don't make anything.
because
anymore.
that badge looks a little British.
well, they did. Was Chrysler owned by Mercedes at one point?
Yes, Daimler Chrysler. Yes. It was a just people forget that I think Chrysler owned Lamborghini for like 20 minutes somewhere in the 90s. So yeah, that happened.
Yes.
So my question here is why? Like why?
Yeah.
I was about to ask, like, is there something in the article that says like there was a demand? Like people were like, "Hey,
I
can we
don't-
get
I
this
really-
300 pack?" Like,
I think
Like-
they're
Okay.
just reaching.
I don't want a Charger.
No,
I want
no.
a 300.
So
I
I-
have the answer. I have the
Okay.
answer.
Okay. go ahead.
Everything has a markup. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be a Nissan Sentra or a Versa. Sorry, Matt. It doesn't matter what it is. They're putting markup on every single car. Chrysler's probably like, well, fuck. If gas motors are going out of style, let's put the fucking big motor into the 300C that did sell a lot of units.
It did. There was because it was a cool
And-
car. It was like
Yeah,
it was a
and they'll
cool
add
looking
markup
car.
on it.
It was a mini Bentley. It looked like a mini
Dude,
Bentley.
that body
A
style
lot
of
of
the Gen-
old black dudes driving real
so
slow
many
in
old
LA
black
and
dudes.
shits, man.
So many old black dudes in those. But
And they all like this.
Cruising.
That's literally you.
35, no matter where they got to be.
Dog, if you drive a hood boat and people can see your face ahead of the B pillar of your car,
you ain't hood enough.
get the fuck out of there. Like, get out of the car, dog. Like, I need to see your ass through the back window. Like, why can't I see you through the front window?
100%.
Oh, man.
That's it.
True.
So
It's true.
here's what I honestly think. There have been like random 300C like benchmark cars around Detroit for years. There was a wide body one. There was a Hellcat test bed. The Hellcat engine fits. The Hellefin engine fits in that motherfucker. Somebody in Detroit did a swap. They bought a $30,000 Hellefin engine and dropped it in a 300.
The Charger and the Challenger and all
Same
that
car.
on the same fucking
Same chassis. Same fucking chassis.
Same chassis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same car.
Yeah, same car. So here's what I think. I think they're gonna say, fuck it. And they're gonna throw every possible performance variant at this fucking chassis. Like, let's clear the aisles of stock of engines we're not gonna sell anymore, right? Like, let's just fucking go ham. We've still got the molds. People still, you know what I mean? Like, people are buying Challengers, and Chargers. Somebody will buy a fucking 300C with a factory, like, wide body and a fucking Hellcat engine in it. For sure. So
Oh yeah.
I'm probably that somebody. Like, I would.
Why not?
They had the SRT8 version
They're
of the
not a bad
300C.
idea.
No, and it was they were badass. The SRT8
Yeah,
fucking
that thing
300s
was
were
fucking quick.
they were sick. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I think you're gonna see just this Dodge is just gonna go out with a bang. They're like, we're gonna flood the air with as much carbon as we can put out as fast as possible. And
Right.
But I think that goes back to Timmy's point too. Like, I think they see a niche in market where they could make some fucking money, and like, because well, their Chargers and Challengers have done for the most part. People want those cars. They want to drive because they got big motors in them. They'll fucking roast tires left and right.
it's the only American car that still. That's the whole reason that Dodge still makes money is that they sell the only rear-wheel drive V8 4-door.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get one anymore, right?
And if you think about like the shortage, like the whole shortage is a chip shortage. They didn't add any new touch screens. They didn't add any new random bullshit. Like, they probably don't need the 50,000 chips that all these other new manufacturers with 3 touch screens here and everything that needs. It's literally the same car. Sorry, Jamal.
It's
the same car.
Yeah,
It's the same car.
So
Same car.
who's AKIP? I
Same
don't
guy.
know you. It may be on here before. If you're a first time chatter, thank you. Also, my boy Zach, Master Uguay DC2 is in the chat. What up, dog?
Oh, Zach.
Oh, that's true. Zach has a good point.
Oh,
Caddy's holding
yeah.
it down. Caddy's holding it down. Yeah, but here's the other thing, though.
Dude, yes.
You
Zach
can't get.
coming
You
out.
can't
You're not
get
gonna
a.
go after that market with that.
Well,
car.
no, but not only that, but you can't get a good Caddy rear wheel drive for the money you can get a or Charger for. Right, like that's the only thing is like those new Blackwing, like
And
the
four-door,
ATS.
no.
No, the ATS or
Dude,
whatever, the
those are 100
CT5 or
those are 100
CT.
Oh, yeah.
But they're so fucking sick, dog.
I know, but this is
yeah.
a $100,000 car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got fucking 6-liter supercharged V8 and a manual in a big old nasty sedan. You get your fucking butthole massaged.
It's not a $100,000 fucking car.
I disagree.
Cadillac.
MSRP. He asked for the MSRP on
Cadillac.
Blackwing. I think they're like 85 or 90.
No, you can get a CT6V Blackwing or the CT5V. The CT6V you can't get anymore because that was a super rare one, right? So it's the CT5V Blackwing. I think it technically starts at like 75, which is not bad. So the $100,000 car you're talking about is like mag ride, carbon fucking pack 1, carbon pack 2. You know, like give me everything.
Well,
it's like give me the
it's
suspension, give me the
markup.
brakes, yeah, and the engine. Well, that too, right?
I don't think the car is $100,000 MSRP. I think
No, it's
that's
not.
markup.
It's not. Yeah, no, it's not a MSRP, and it's a fucking hell of a
Yeah.
car. I've seen quite a few of them around. They sound fucking rad. They're fast as
I'm
fuck,
sure it does.
and it looks good in every color I've seen it in. I've seen it in the black. I've seen it in white. I've seen it in silver. I saw it in the blue, which fucked really hard. And then I saw a maroon one. Cadillac's always had that really nice like burgundy maroon color.
Yeah,
It looks real good on that car. They're crushing it, dude.
Yeah.
They're being real ignorant, like Escalade
Like
V. 'cause-
quietly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think that's.
I've been
Respectfully.
noticing that, like driving around. I've been seeing Cadillacs. I was like, damn, that's a nice ass Cadillac. This dude I
Yeah.
hope with drives a silver Cadillac. I'm like, damn, like even like his when he took his Caddy in for service and they gave him another one. I was like, that motherfucker is sweet. And he's like, they all nice, man. Like
Caddies are dope.
GM stepped up at Cadillac. I think they because Cadillac when it came out, right, was always like this prestige. I drive a Cadillac, right?
Gold
And I
standard of the
think-
world, buddy. That's what they.
Well, but I think they lost that, in the 90s to probably mid 2000s.
What do you mean? The Catera was a top shelf.
Everybody lost what they were.
Well, but look how mass produced all of a sudden, like the CTV became, right? And they mass produced they mass produced a hell of cars. And it wasn't like this exclusive car anymore.
Well, they also weren't that nice. Like they weren't as nice. Like
exactly.
You look at
they were Tahoe.
You had the old caddies that still look brand new, and this piece of shit's 4 years old and looks like it's been ran through by 12 fucking kids at the same time.
Okay, so just like my ex-girlfriend. So no, there's actually a point to be made here about and Jay and I have had this conversation before. You can buy a 4-year-old Yukon Denali, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. You cannot buy a 4-year-old Escalade because everybody knows you're broke. Because you couldn't afford the new one, right? I'll push an old Yukon Denali.
Yeah, the Denali is arguably like a nicer car than
they're more low key for sure.
I was just about to say that, like during that time in the '90s and the early 2000s that you're speaking of, like really, you bought an Escalade just to say you had a fucking Escalade.
Yeah, because the Tahoe, the Escalade, the Denali, all those the exact same fucking car.
Yeah,
with different.
The Denali was the nicest one.
Yeah,
it's true. And if even now, if you look at like a new Yukon Denali, and you look at like an Escalade, they've come a long way in making them not be the same car. Like the Yukon Denali now has a whole different interior from any other Yukon you can buy. It's got a different dash, it's got a different everything, and it's unique. And Cadillac's doing that really sick, like really wide screen thing that I think fucks super hard. Yeah. So I think that they've done a really good job. Chevy's been kind of like, there's been a lot of missteps. Obviously, the Malibus and shit were horrible products for years. Impalas are really taking a shit, but like they did a lot of cool shit with the Mero. I like the first gen Colorado ZR2. I think the second one's sick. I think that Silverado ZR2 is a nice like midway between I don't want to drive an 8-foot wide Raptor every day, but I want to be able to like sort of fuck around off road. You know what I mean? And that the electric truck looks tight. Like I think they've kind of quietly been doing their own thing, but Ford crushes the game in a lot of shit. Mustang is a really good car. F-150 is a super fucking good truck. You know what I mean? And they don't have Lincoln just somehow survives. Like they don't really do a lot with it as far as pushing it, but people keep buying them. People keep buying it, and they're nice. Dude, we got a Navigator as a trade-in when I worked at Rover, like the newer ones. Fucking nice sick as fuck, dude. I was like, what? A nice car. And the way they do it to where like they curate the packaging on the inside. So like you don't pick your seat color and your headliner. Like all of these colors are complementary. We put them together. And so you have 5 different options. So you literally cannot create an ugly car. Right? We're not going to let you fuck up your $100,000 Ford. I thought that was smart.
The only thing I say about Ford as being a Ford guy, especially with the SUVs, they just mount the seat so goddamn high. Like you're up in there like your mom's fucking Explorer, every Expedition I've ever driven. Like the Navigator, there's like, geez, why is the seat so high?
It does feel high.
Even my Mustangs, dude. I'm like, why am I setting up so high?
That's what I noticed after, because I drove, like I remember your new Edge, the old new Edge, the V6. When I drove that, I felt like it felt higher than my 240, but the 240 you sit on the floor. You know what I mean? Like you're like inside the car. But like when I saw it in a newer Mustang, I was like, they've started to kind of like slowly sink you. That's what I want in a 2-door sports car. I want to feel like I'm deep inside the car. You know what I mean? Like I want to be.
Yeah.
I'm really trying not to say balls deep just to keep this serious, but it was but you want to be like in that fighter pilot, like I'm surrounded by the. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the main things.
In the new one.
Yeah.
And my new one, I feel like, I'm tucked up in here. But like when I drive like the new Edge, the leather seats, even though it's like, it's nice and it's the convertible, it's like, God, I'm sitting up so high.
Everybody can see me. I'm riding like you're in that line of sight range that you don't really want to be in with people when you drive it around. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look me in the eye. Don't look me in the eye.
Like my whole shoulder. Like,
that's my number one gripe with the STI, dog, is you're just like up in that motherfucker. It's like a Forester, right? Like you can see, and there's like, I've always hated that. Yeah, the upside down lobster tail muffler. Yep, we talk about that loud piece of shit a lot. So yeah, that happened. So 300C's back, cool. Everybody was raging for it. And then also, right, I mean, because really, I was beginning to worry. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
like, what are we gonna do without the 300C? And then completely.
I'm not even gonna lie. I've forgotten that they had stopped making them.
I'm with you. I'm not gonna lie about this shit.
Yeah.
My neighbor, I guess, has like the last one they came out with, and he's an old dude, and his shit is super clean. So I just assume that it's the newest one.
It is.
I
It just happens to be 4 years old.
Last year. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It is the newest one.
In other news, Ferrari is making an SUV that they will not let anyone call an SUV.
Yeah.
It's a 4-door, 4-seater.
Sports car.
Damn.
That, my guy, is an SUV.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an
But
SUV.
it's not meant for sports.
Is it not a crossover? Like, I don't know.
It's technically no.
Why can't you call it an SUV?
They don't want they
actually a crossover.
It is a so it's like, it's a GT4C Lusso on stilts with a V8 with a V12 under the hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Pearl Sangre, I probably murdered that, but whatever. I mean, it's a Ferrari. It's gorgeous. I also wanted
it looks sick. I think they did a wonderful job.
I'm also really intrigued about the new trend of like putting a display for the front passenger. Like it's like right in front of them. Like doesn't the Taycan have something like that, right? Like there's a screen.
Does,
yeah.
But the unfortunate thing about it is like it doesn't really give you much stuff to do. Like what you can do is you can see the navigation, you can see the speed that your driver is driving, and you can change the music.
And it's like,
why don't you just use the center screen? Yeah, it's like a $5,000 option, and for you to do the same.
What do you want,
thing
like Netflix or some shit on your side of the car?
This motherfucker says, "Can you play Angry Birds on the passenger screen?" That's the hard-hitting question that everybody wants to know.
That is a great point.
Wow.
But realistically, it should
be being on the passenger side. You want to show me the same screen that's 2 inches to my left? Like,
I think that like there's a lot of opportunity. What's up?
That what's the guy in Rally that sits?
Oh, the right seat guy.
Yeah,
you can be right seating.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like left two in the Target parking lot.
Yeah, there you go.
Co-driver.
Yeah,
but I mean, like they have
the
Teslas.
Tell me where to go.
They have the Teslas where people have put Mario Kart on the fucking little thing, and they've played Mario Kart and stuff. Like, yeah, if
we're not
$5,000 for that second screen, you should be able to run some games. I'm not saying video games. I'm just saying you should be able to do like little
some apps and shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
now you're in the same car.
No.
Not talking to each other.
I was scrolling through fucking Instagram or TikTok the other day, and there was a brand new Honda electric car. And literally, they took an Xbox, plugged it into a HDMI cord in the Honda, and they were playing Xbox on the passenger's little screen that's included in the car.
Akip, who's in chat, and again, my bad, Doug. If we have chatted before, I'm literally drunk every time we do this, so like, don't feel bad. But he did say that there's a Honda.
Who we are.
I don't even know where I am right now. I'm surprised I have pants on, but there's he was saying like, yeah, the Honda does that. You just plug it in. Like that's a good use of like stupid shit.
I mean,
then again,
I would totally use that.
But like,
we do that back in the early like 2000s. Like my homie had an Impala with a Nintendo 64 in it. Like, but you don't want that in every car. Like you don't want to go to the dealership and you're there with your kids and it's like, yeah, I want the one with all the apps in it. Like you're just no longer having conversations with people in your car.
Well, I mean, okay, but to that point, this is not in every car. I mean, we're talking about Taycan.
Oh no, but it's like he's got
Ferrari.
a good.
It's gonna go there.
It's got a good point though. It's like, what's the point of this shit?
Yeah, it will.
Everything becomes standard at some point in time.
Oh yeah, it does.
Well, eventually it'll get to the point where like you're just fucking like sleeping in the car while the car takes you to fucking your next destination.
That's never gonna happen.
You don't ever.
That shit is never happening.
No,
it's not.
That's what they want.
That's what they want, but
not in our lifetime.
Listen, Linda.
Well,
listen,
not in our lifetime, but it will happen.
Never. You want to know why? Because we are the last lifetime. The planet will end way before anyone gets to figure this shit out, dog.
Great restart.
Yeah, the fucking homunculus rat people that survived the nuclear fallout and then somehow 3,000 years from now have a civilization. Maybe they can invent self-driving cars. We're gonna be dead way before that shit happens, dog. People are more intuitive than they give themselves credit for. There's a lot of like minute calculations you have to make 1,000 times a second to drive a vehicle as a human being, right? You kind of feeling the car swaying around the road and you're just checking and you're doing all that shit. And it's like, hey, all the moral decisions of like, oh, there's a bicycle and a grandmother. They both run into the road at once, right? Right. But if I aim for the bicycle, I'm going to hit 4 little kids. If I hit the grandma, I'm going to hit a pole. The car's not going to know how to figure that shit the fuck out because I'm going to hit the kids, obviously, right?
No, you hit the goddamn brakes.
Taking them kids out.
Why was there never an option in there?
Just fuck them kids, dog. That's why.
Yeah, the driver or the driverless car, that was never an option to hit the brakes.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids, dog. Yeah, no, it's
the kids or the grandma.
All of them. She can get it too. No, I just think it's interesting that we're seeing like I feel like the sport crossover thing or like the super sport like SUV is like we created that problem as Americans because we love SUVs, right? And there's enough of us with enough wealth that these sports car companies are like, hey, we could just make like a big, really fast one and they'll pay us a ton of money for it, right?
Porsche Cayenne.
Porsche Cayenne, Range Rover SVRs,
SRT.
G's, right? The list goes on. But I think the funniest reason is people started buying SUVs because American roads are so shit and they stopped like liking to ride in cars because the ride was so uncomfortable. Can't confirm. So yeah, we've literally ruined everything because we didn't want to work on our roads in this country. It's like, let's make the car company build me a car that's shittily accompanies my shitty roads to the point where they're making a jacked up fucking Huracan, right? They're doing like the wide body off-road safari Huracan.
Yeah.
And it's like, so we're going to sell a ton of those shits here.
Are you implying that instead of making cars that drive us around, we're just gonna go up. We're just gonna go over the roads instead of staying on them.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Yeah. We're just fuck it, dude. When the world ends, it's gonna be all the rich fuckers in their super fast crossovers just Mad Maxing across the desolate wasteland.
Could you imagine
purely populated by poor people? Dude, fuck yeah, dude. Let's do it.
Solar powered.
A hover F-150. Right.
This is a great question. What's a mall? It's German for G-Wagon storage. Well done, boys.
Accurate.
Glad to see the chat's really killing the game today.
Yeah, they are.
Right?
But I think that we've ruined everything. Yeah, I think that's. I mean, so listen, lifted sports cars are tight. I don't know why. I don't make the rules. But
so you honestly don't think we'll see driverless cars in our life?
I don't. No, I don't. Not even close.
Wait, so how long do you think you got left on this planet, Valoria? Health-wise, all that. How long do you think you got going?
Oh, if all of you are lucky, maybe 20 years. If I'm lucky, hopefully.
You need to think. I don't know the fucking quote or whatever it is, but the development in technology from like the early 1900s to like the 1950s or whatever, compared to the development in technology from like 1990 to 2015 is like a whole different fucking story. So like, just think of how fast advancements are gonna come. Like, if you watch the fucking latest video of the new Audi concepts and the things that they have that they want to do, they have on their next concepts for their fully electric cars, like they have a thing where when you want to put away the driving wheel, you hit a button and it fucking takes the steering wheel in and it literally
that's great, dude.
Back.
But like that doesn't mean
it'll happen.
It won't, and I'm going to tell you
what
why.
has to happen for it to work, though. Everybody has to be in one. You can't let the computer.
That was my point.
Accommodate.
That's my point. Is that our cities are
That
not
true.
set up to let a driverless vehicle succeed purely because there's fucking pedestrians on the road and pedestrians are unpredictable, as are humans, right? So if it was a thing where you had 4-foot fucking retaining walls lining every city street and people never had to use crosswalks, yeah, you could have driverless cars all fucking day. You never have to worry about it. But because we're idiots, this will never work. That and the fact that
I'm not even talking about pedestrians, because I think you can stop that with like lights and signals and all that jazz.
Right, but if a pedestrian just jumps into the street,
some jackass in a white Beamer that doesn't know the zipper effect when you merge onto the freeway and they just like cut off your, self-driving car.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying is it's nothing about our infrastructure is designed for a driverless vehicle. It's all purely designed to be intuitive to a human being operating a piece of machinery. And you cannot teach a machine to act just like a human. Not yet. And we're not anywhere near being able to do
That's why all the futuristic cities are in the air, and the drivers are hover cars, and the low life poor people
look at
are
like
on
every
the ground floor.
iRobot, right? It's like
this podcast got deep real fast. This is what happens when Alex goes down this rabbit hole, and we just.
I do this shit all the time, dog. Listen, when you guys would be like, when you guys are like, what are we going to talk about this week? And I'm like, don't worry about it.
Well, no, this is good because I have a question about the whole moving to electric cars by 2035. Like, what makes you think we have the infrastructure to do that?
We fucking don't. I think
that's everybody in Carson can't turn on their AC at like before 5 o'clock, or we have a blackout.
Stupid fucking idea. Honestly, I think
what are we doing?
I think you need to have 15 years of real like movement being made in electric car infrastructure, and like we're throwing all the money at it, right? Like we're ripping out the fucking gas stations, or we're making them put 5 chargers at every gas station, right? Every gas station has to have 5 charging spots, every single one, nationwide mandate, right? Now, once you do that, then 15 years after that, then you can talk about not making gas cars anymore.
Yeah.
Right. But right now, when you can't get
total stopping of production of a gas car is just silly. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
So I think what they're trying to do is, I think it's kind of like, and I hate even giving this human being any credit because he's such a fucking douche nozzle, but Elon made
talk
one.
About Mike like that?
I say words to his face. The thing that Elon did that was smart is he was a disruptor in the space, and he forced big car companies to take note and say, we have to make electric cars. It took him 10 fucking years of Ponzi schemes and flat out robbery and lying to people to get big auto manufacturers to do just that. And to his credit, he's gotten them to push a lot of shit out. That 10-year time period has accelerated electric cars considerably. And you will also see that these mandates are forcing car companies to make a lot of electric cars. The shit is working as far as the manufacturers are concerned. You're going to see a lot of high quality, well put together electric cars, and you'll have the gamut. You'll have a $20,000 car and a fucking $100,000 car, right? Like you'll be able to purchase an electric car of any shape, color, size, and fucking whatever. The problem is we don't have the infrastructure to charge them. It's not even easy to get across the state in an electric car, let alone the country. And that is, we're a driving country. All of our fucking freight moves on the roads, right? Like we have the trains, but you have to just, in order to distribute, we're a highway fucking country, right?
What was that Ford truck meme where the dude pulled his boat, and after like 56 miles he had to recharge the fucking electric truck?
So but for the record, that was a triple axle fucking trailer boat. Like that no, you don't buy that truck to tow that boat, dog. Period. There was the other one. Point. No, there was the other one though that did the Mustang, where they towed the Mustang across the country. That shit in the Rivian, and it was garbage. Yeah.
Oh, it's trash.
I'm like, and this is why people are like, oh, Tesla's making semis. Like, no.
Bad idea.
You can't tow 5,000 pounds 100 miles, but you can tow 30,000 pounds 1,500 miles. Like, no, dude. No, dog.
What kind of crack are you on?
And like, listen, I'm very vocally pro electric car. I do think that long term they are going to make it possible to keep some gas cars on the road. Mostly it's going to be enthusiast cars at that point only, right? But you if you want to keep that niche, you're going to have to allow this to happen. But I'm also a realist, and like the shit is not
2023 Chrysler 300C.
Exactly, bro. And it's like and Matt is making a great point. I can go to a gas station, I can fill up my car. It takes me 10 minutes if I want to grab a drink and go to the bathroom. Yeah. And then I can go, even in my shitty car with horrible gas mileage, I can still get 300 miles out of it. Right. Yeah. But you see, like I was just watching a thing the other day, and it's like a guy in a brand new Audi e-tron, and he charges overnight at a hotel, and he's like, yeah, I got 20% overnight. So then he had to go to and then so he had to go to the Audi dealership.
Yep.
and pay $25 an hour, which still he paid $25 to charge his car because it charged in less than an hour. But he's like, yeah, it's $25 an hour to use their fast charger. And that was quick, right? He was like in and out of there in 25 minutes or whatever, which is cool. But it's like, that's fucking horrible.
That's a lot of money.
Right. And because.
And a lot of time.
Right.
And all of these fucking electric stations, you have to have their app. There's no continuity between anything. If it's Electrify America, you have to have this app. And if it's this company, you got to have that app and blah, 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 blah. You got to do all this bullshit. Go to a gas station, put my fucking debit card that I use every other place on the goddamn planet, or I scan my phone and tap it to the thing, and boom, I get to go places now, right? Once you can get that in an electric car, that ease of use, that get rid of that range anxiety. Like, yes, I know I can only travel this far, but I can go and charge, and all of these chargers are going to work, and it's going to be fine, right? And it's to the point where, like, when you go to a gas station, like, oh, you say this pump's out, you're like, what the fuck? Because it's so ridiculous that a gas pump doesn't work, right? You're like, how the fuck do your gas pumps not work, dog? Like, what are we doing, right? When it gets to that point, then you can start axing gas cars altogether.
Yeah,
that's it. But like right now, yeah, the thing is to hope to push. And Matt was posting like $5 billion in infrastructure and all that. I would do the math on how much the gas industry has spent on fucking gas stations, and it well exceeds that. You know what I'm saying? They've well exceeded that.
You can't even pump your own gas in Oregon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like $5 billion is a drop in the hat of what you really need to make this shit feasible to force people into it. No, he's absolutely. I won't get us there. No, it's a huge. You're talking about an industry that we've had in this country for 80 years, and we've grown it, and like we're gonna do that again, but in 8.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
So how do you feel about this? Them pushing this whole electric car thing so tough and making like kind of bringing an end to the gas powered car. Instead of doing that, why not just let everybody keep doing what they're doing with the new technology that you have with these electric cars, integrate that into these regular cars, let them just get cooler and cooler until you can just be like, hey, we don't really need them anymore. The electric shit is so good that, yeah, we can just replace you now.
Right, like just push like sicker and sicker
like
hybrids.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
I think
like we have
like just let the Chrysler 300C just roll on to like 2065, bro.
I think that's probably gonna happen.
I think he's saying to keep the gas shit and the electric shit until people realize that.
And I think, well, here's the reason for that: it's money.
No, until I feel like the charge on my car is actually worth something. Like I feel I don't have to. One of the things about having a gas car, I don't fill up every day either. I don't want to have to charge my car every day. Like, I don't want that to be part of like, all right, I got to go to work, so I need to charge my car. Like, I can't just come home drunk and go to sleep. Like, I got to fucking make sure I charge my goddamn car.
It's really the degenerates who are getting fucked in this whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's the fucking scumbags that are really going to suffer here. And I think that we need to save
high and forget to plug in my car.
We got to make a Save the Scumbag shirt, like an anti-electric Save the Scumbag shirt.
Right. The unfortunate thing is like electric cars are literally meant for people that drive around town a couple times and don't need to ever drive far. And like, because I mean, a lot of the cars like fully electric mode is only 19 miles for like
the hybrids. On the here this was going to answer Jay's question about that is like every auto manufacturer has said it's just fucking cheaper to develop electric cars, because once you have the power plant powertrain in place, you can make that fucking thing any shape and size you want it to be, right? Because it's a flat fucking battery and a motor.
To develop, but it's more expensive to purchase. All of the electric
cars it's components. It's components. Dude,
yeah, for now, but like inflation is not following itself. Like I don't feel like employee wages are following the state of inflation. So like the money that cars are now is way different than
who are we to be talking? We are not the right dudes to be talking about the economy like this. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
like Timmy's
RevMatch conspiracy podcast.
This is like Timmy's about to get into generational wealth, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we're not equipped to be having this conversation. I will say that I have my opinions, but I don't think I'm smart enough to make any definitive fucking decision on anything like that. So we're gonna not do that, and we're gonna go talk about something else.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah, Because that'll fix it. Jesus, fix
Calm it down.
Love you, Timmy.
I'm still
Happy
here.
birthday, Timmy.
Thank you. It's only like a week and a half late, but thank
whatever.
Did you turn
You know,
30?
all that
Is he
counts.
officially an
Okay,
old
go
bitch?
get drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's 30.
turned 30.
He's 30.
I'm
Oh,
old.
so he's an old bitch like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. Officially.
Officially an old bitch. Look at this old bitch. Fucking old ass bitch. Stupid
Bitch,
ass
I
old
can
ass.
hear you.
I know. I don't give a
That
fuck.
was the purpose of that.
Act like I wouldn't say. Come back here. I'll say it to your face. Shit. Yeah. No. I don't know. Like I said, I get the point. It's frustrating because it feels half cocked. It feels like, and it really was Europe that kind of started this thing, right? Because like Audi said, "Oh, actually, I think it was Mercedes. They're like, oh, we're not developing any new gasoline engines." And then Audi was like, we're not making fucking gas cars after 2025 or some shit, which is like 3 years from now, which is fucking crazy. And I don't know how that's gonna work, man. You know, like I really don't. And it's like they're
a lot of back walking.
I think so. I honestly do. I think that all that shit's gonna get like and all of those big claims were made like in a pre-COVID world. You know what I'm saying? It's like this was all a great idea before the world ended, and then now we're trying to figure everything out after that. But yeah, that's the electric car corner for today. Kyle, hit me with an interesting fact. Come
on. Let's see. Actually, the first brake lights invented. Can anybody guess the year?
1907.
That was actually really close. 1905. 1905 was invented by who did it? Actually, it doesn't say who did it, but first brake lights. Before they would use just hand and arm signals.
Or you just turn around and yell, "Slow the fuck down!" at the guy
behind you. Get off my ass!
Oh, okay. You can go on YouTube and watch these videos, and they're like they've redone them in full color, and it's like 19 whatever long time ago, like early San Francisco, London, New York, and oh my god, like it
1905, the first aggressive driver brake check the person behind you. Man, I love you, I swear.
That's fucking great. Yeah, no, I've seen those videos and like how fucking chaotic it is on the street. It's just like,
that's great.
There's horse-drawn carriages. There's people just like mobbing in front. Like
it was just like
wild.
Yeah, there was no like right of way or like let the pedestrians pass. It was just like how'd he get run over? He ran out in front of my shit. Like I don't know what you're saying. So I fucking ran him over. Like fucking dumbass shouldn't have been there. What do we do?
You got bumped.
If you couldn't like outrun like going across the street a car from like 1905, you got problems.
You gotta understand, dude. In 1905, that was the fastest shit you'd ever seen.
Walking across the car, like they were just like they would look and notice, like they'd just be walking and then notice the car and just kind of, okay, let me get out.
Oh, golly gosh, what did we do? Yeah, no, it's great.
Don't drop my hat.
Don't drop my hat.
Dude, they're all in fucking black suits, like looking like bankers and shit.
Yeah, you remember? Yo, can we talk about how fucking stupid that must have been? Like, I had to put on a whole ass suit every single day of my life just to be seen by other people. Shit's for the birds,
just to go
dog.
outside. Like I've got suspenders on and shit. Like this is every day.
Right? Oh, they sent Emily to boarding school.
Undershirt. Like, what are we doing?
We sent Emily to boarding school. She was showing her ankles.
Yeah. Now we wearing hoochie daddy shorts and flip flops.
That's right. Gucci flops, baby. Socks and slides. Hoochie daddy shorts.
Fucking socks and slides. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, fuck. Good chat, guys. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dog.
So I hate people that drive in slides.
Oh, come on. Yeah. I got yelled at by one of my buddies for I drive when I'm in flip flops in the summer. I'll drive with bare feet. I can't stand the driving the car, even like automatics, manuals. Like is really annoying. But trying to shift in flops, no go, dude. That's tough.
Yo, I heel toe in slides. Get fucked, nerd.
I do too. Like for sure.
I'll straight brake boost in my fucking slides.
It's so funny. I'll be cruising. Sometimes I will drive. I'll drive in flip flops, right? And then like I'll get somebody that I'm like, oh, this man's gonna race, right? I'll kick him off. Let me get ready. Let me get ready real quick.
Hold on. I'm not ready. Hold up. Wait up.
That TikTok, and he's like, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, he's not racing you. He blinks. He's fucking flip flops for that moment. Right there.
Keep that fucking thing on me, bro. No, I do always have when I drive in slides, I always have that like irrational fear that somehow the gas pedal is gonna get jammed in between my foot and the slide, and it's just gonna be like attached to me, and I'm just gonna be like, what? You know what I mean?
I can't get it out.
Like I don't know
it's
how
the heel getting stuck.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know
the heel on the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I have WeatherTech, so that just doesn't really happen to me. But yeah, I get you. It's probably unsafe. I probably shouldn't be doing ignorant shit with slides on, but you know, worked out so far. I had a real fucking Jamal. Remember the seatbelts in the 240? Seatbelts in the 240. I was thinking about the fact that car had no seat bolsters and no seat belts, and we used to go hit mountains in that thing, just sliding all over the fucking interior of the car. And now I'm like. Oh, I need to get a better seat with more seat bolstering. It's like, bitch. It's like,
dude, remember the one time you were driving us back from your house early in the morning, and it was pouring rain on the 110, and that was the only time. Like the only time I get scared in the car with somebody is when the driver looks scared, and Alex looked so like he was like.
Laser focused, bro.
Like, concentrated, baby.
Like
Concentrated.
There was no cigarette. Like nothing. He was like
the
music was turned down. Like he was like, dude, he's like, yo, the welded diff is like, he's like, I have no control over this car. But like we had to keep up with traffic, so he's doing like 75, 80, and we're like just skating. I was like,
3 inches of standing water, welded diff, bald rear tires, just like fucking.
The fucking tires.
Sending it, bro. Just fucking. We literally went at like 50 miles an hour. The car was just like, no, we're going this way now. And I was like, whoa. We're like steering it was steering a shitty boat more than it was driving a car at that point in time.
Yeah. Never been so scared in my life.
What's up with the guys that drive shirtless? Is Matt's point. That's always nice.
Listen, man.
Put a shirt on, preferably a RevMatch Podcast t-shirt.
Oh, there you
go.
Yeah. Like and subscribe while you're buying that t-shirt.
Yeah. Are we doing what we're gonna do more colors of the base? Tell us what color you guys want this shit in. Just the basic t-shirt. Like what color t-shirt would you want with the RevMatch logo front and back on?
What do you like to wear?
What are you wearing right now?
What colors?
Right now.
Right now. Hurry up, Mal.
Matt's got a point. Hit the notification button so you don't miss a video.
Yeah, do the second time. Yo, okay, real talk though. Turbo GT86, GR86.
Dude,
yeah. So this is
Speak
cool.
About it.
Let's speak about this. I completely forgot about the shit. So, the guys at Toyota Racing are they've converted 3 GR86 FRSs or whatever. And they put the GR Corolla / GR Yaris turbo 3-cylinder in it. The one that like HKS has had it up to like 450 horsepower, whatever. But it's like it's a cool engine, right? And they're doing it because they're doing like alternative fuel testing in like Japanese racing and all that other shit. But the guy who's running the program was like, yeah, like we've talked about putting it into production, but like can't really say like what the plans are. The internet's kind of gotten a hold of it, of course, because just have been collectively yelling turbo fucking 86 forever, right?
For like, what is it now, 7 years?
Yeah, like just why haven't you boosted this piece of shit? And the guy who runs the program on the Toyota side, I guess, is like the car needs to be balanced. Like it needs to be balanced before it's anything else, which is why you want a naturally aspirated, less weight over the nose, yada 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 yada. And I mean, to its credit, the car's really balanced. It's a really great car to drive, right? They're not super fast, but like one of the guys.
Okay, you say not super fast, but there were people when I went to my track day that were in the new 86, and they were doing the same times as the people in like tracked out S2Ks, IS250s, Supras. Like if you know how to drive.
It's like it's like a Miata. It's the same shit, right? Like that's why everybody hates the Miata at track, because it's just so you don't have to slow down the same way that guys with big horsepower do, right? Yeah. You just keep fucking pushing it. So, but his thing was was balance. But it's like the engine's light, being a 3-cylinder turbo, blah blah blah. I think it's fucking dope. I think they should do it. I think that it's a perfect like part shelf amalgam. You don't need to develop a new fucking anything damn near. You already have the engine. It's all in-house. Like just give the people what they want, dog. You're right. Put a fucking turbo engine. You can call it an STI version in the fucking BRZ. You know what I mean? Like
dude, it's the BRZ GT300, the car that Subaru actually races with. Yeah. That is a turbo BRZ, and it's a golden car. That thing kills it.
Yeah.
I mean, as a marketing standpoint, I don't understand. Like everybody that I talk to that talks about a BRZ would love an STI version of a BRZ. Like everybody would buy it. So I don't understand. Like, why would they never bring that to a market?
Dude, I was waiting for so long to trade in my WRX for a BRZ turbo, and they never did it.
So the reality of the situation on that one is that almost none of the parts from a BRZ fit anything else in Subaru's lineup. Like the shit doesn't, you know what I mean? Like it's not congruent with anything else. Yeah. So unless Toyota and Subaru do it together to share the development costs and the parts production costs and all that shit, like they do with the platform in general, you're not going to see it. I firmly believe that. Like if Toyota does it, Subaru will be like, all right, well, we'll do ours, but they'll do the same thing they've already been doing, right? Like the Subaru will be the more neutral chassis. If you drive them back to back, the FRS is always more ass happy and the BRZ is more neutral, right? Because they want it to feel like a Subaru. Right. So you make the Subaru one the big wang fucking time attack boy, and you make the Toyota the fucking slidey hoon McDog, and like you've got your brand separation, right? And they're different vehicles and they do their own thing, and you can create your own parts for them, but you share all the expensive engine development, tuning development, all that other shit. They'll probably put bigger brakes on it, whatever. And I think unless they do that, you're not going to see it, period. Like it's going to be a joint operation just because it's, there's no room for Subaru to throw money at that platform like that to develop shit for it just on their own that they're going to have to produce and all that other stuff. If it's wings like the TI or the whatever that special,
the TS,
wings, lip kits, that kind of shit, it's kind of whatever, but like actual hard parts, major engine components, electronics, I don't think you're going to see anything like that, but I hope it happens. I think it's cool that somehow Japanese cars are like still hanging around. We got a manual Supra again. We got more all-wheel drive hot hatch competition. You've got new Z. You got a new Z, which apparently is dope as fuck. Everything I've seen on that car is that it's awesome, which is great to hear. And they make a fuckload of power apparently, which is also dope, like really easily. So
yeah,
I'm down with that shit. That shit's cool. Koreans are killing it. I watched the Top Gear video with the N74 hybrid DeLorean thing. If you guys haven't watched that, go fucking check it out because that thing's sick. Yeah. And it runs. It's an actual running, driving. Car. It's a real fucking car. It's a race car. Yeah. Like they let him drive it on the track. Yeah, it moves. And I was like,
is it like actually like hydrogen fuel?
Oh, so it's an electric car with a hydrogen fuel cell range extender, right? So the fuel cell creates electricity that charges the battery and powers the two engines that motors. The thing makes like 600 fucking horsepower, like 650 foot-pounds of torque, rear wheel drive only.
Yeah,
torque factoring between the rear wheels. I'm like, this thing's dope.
What's up?
Yeah, Hyundai killed it. Hyundai killed it. Kia just fucking killing it. If they bring back a rear wheel drive Genesis coupe or something like that, it's game over, dude. I have every confidence in the world that thing would be badass. Like I don't think they'd fuck it up. So no. Down with that shit. What about you motherfuckers? You guys do anything interesting this week? Other than turn 30? No?
I'm still just trying to blow up my car and it's not working. I'm really upset about it.
It's not gonna happen.
Bitch, I put like 10,000 miles on it since I found metal in the oil filter. How long does it take of me beating on it?
It knows.
You didn't buy chunks. You found sparkles. Like it's not like
dude. No. The fuck. It is not normal. I put it into multiple forums and multiple people said that is more than
because
the
those guys are
no.
experts.
Mike took it to his master tech and his master tech said it had too many chunks in there.
So my question is, why didn't you leave it over boosted to blow it faster and then put it back after it exploded?
Because you know how Subaru, when you tune a Subaru, they get you by the key turns.
Oh,
is that when you reflash your car, it resets the key turns, and that's how they know that you've tuned your car.
Oh my god!
So I retuned my car back to stock as soon as I knew there was an issue, and I've put like fucking 10,000 miles on the car.
Wait, how many miles are on that S4 right now?
I'm at 59.
Yes,
how long have you
60
had it?
to 70 from you, bitch.
How long have you had it?
19, right?
It'll be 4 years in April, so 3.5 years.
You bought that new?
I bought it brand new.
But remember, because he slowed down on the mileage for like 7 months.
He didn't have a job.
No, for Mike, you get it right. Okay, 12. It was like 10 months. 10 months.
You got that long?
I have 44,000 miles on the GTI, and it's a 16. You drive the fuck out of your car.
Well, you also have more
driving
than one
from
no.
Well, you have a 19 and I have a 19, and my 19 has 33,000 miles on it.
Yeah, you drive down the street to fucking work.
I thought you lived in fucking Elk Grove, asshole.
My 19 has
but my whole thing is
miles.
like I really would like this thing to explode. Like, I'll come in for my 60K, and if your tech thinks that my car is fine, like I will retune it. But like, I don't know. Everybody else.
We'll have this conversation.
Dude, all we need. Listen, Linda, listen. Chain that motherfucker to a wall and do a sitter till it explodes. Period. Done. That's it. Yeah. Just fucking hammer it till the bitch blows up. That's it.
No.
Just fucking rev limiter, 4-wheel drive burnout. Just chain to a wall until it blows. Just straight unicorn. Just fucking light them up and let it rock.
Every day, just like Kyle thought that I was always doing back in the day, freaking cold start. Put it in manual mode, first gear.
Yep, just let it burn the fuck out.
Send it and send
blow that shit up.
Every day.
Zach has 320. Zach has 320,000 miles on his Integra.
Damn. That's
that car. He's had that car for so long, bro.
I know.
He has had that car for so long that we used to make fun of him for keeping it. And it's come all the way around to like, damn, that's a sick Integra. Now here we are 15 years later. And I'm like,
held on to the dream.
You've seen this car. Yeah, this is the one with the ITR front end and turbo fucking B20 and all that shit. Yeah. Car's dope.
Always wanted one like that. Always.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's had it for $70,000 in that car, Zach. Oh.
Jesus.
Give me a minute.
Wait, $70,000 into his Integra?
Over the last 13 years.
Does that include purchase?
Is that in maintenance or is that in modifications?
That's in modifications.
That's
good. Because I remember Mike had a customer that had enough money in his goddamn 99 Boxster to buy a brand new Boxster. That was real. That was real.
Brian Goldsmith had a 1997 Boxster, and it was just his fucking baby. Like that's he drove it, he loved it. This first car he bought for he made money. Whatever.
Sir, you realize you can have a brand new one for
our system tracks all of the purchases that this man has made ever, right? Or that we've charged him for. And I looked it up one time. I was just curious because his file is
yeah, did he finger bang Mother Teresa in that car or some shit? Why was he so attached to it? I don't understand.
It was a piece of shit, okay?
He spent
dude, he was really upset about that.
Last time I looked, he had spent over $80,000 on that car.
The dude's a dick.
There's no way.
He'd been coming there since day one with that car, 97.
I mean, I guess the argument there is if you take in the purchase price of the vehicle plus how many mods how much he's spent in maintenance, is that actually more expensive than if he had replaced the car like twice? Probably not.
Okay,
He probably made the smart financial decision if you just look at it from a dollar perspective.
But the thing is, like, he spent the money on the maintenance, but he never spent the money on the body. Like, the front bumper is like torn apart, and like the car looks like it's been shit upon.
Oh, so it doesn't look good?
No, it's not a good looking box.
Yeah, but you know who else does? You know who else does shit like that? Jeff fucking Zwart, dude. Jeff Zwart does the same shit on driver's cars. He'll tell you he has 356s that are like mechanically the shit, and he's like, yeah, they got dents and dings in the paint chip. He's like, but I fucking drive the shit out of it. I don't care.
That's different. That's different, dude. If I had a 356, I would be okay with it looking.
No, he's got 911s. He does the same shit, dude. Jeff Zwart does not give a fuck how the car looks because he drives the shit out of it.
Like I remember having that conversation with Brian. He's like, why am I going to paint it at this point? Like, it's a driver. I enjoy it. I still love the way it drives. Like, fuck it. Like we changed the interior seats because he has the all red interior. It's a black car with red interior.
Yeah, he changes the shit that he interacts with.
Yeah,
you don't see the dents when you're driving the motherfucker.
He's still got the stock radio and shit, and fucking rocking his fucking cassette player and fucking shit. And I'm like,
that's kind of hard. Not gonna lie, that's actually kind of gangster.
I mean, 80 G's, you should have at least upgraded.
He makes that financial decision. I know he owns a small island in fucking Hawaii that he will literally has a house on, and like people like he spends his money other places. He just makes financial sacrifices.
That's what I'm saying. He's not an idiot. We're idiots.
Pretty much.
He's got an island.
Apparently.
Your car looks like shit. Yeah, that's cool. I'll fix it the next time I go back to the island I own.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? It's like, get the fuck out of here, kid. You know what the fuck you're talking about.
So it's a 981 or it's a 987 Boxster, man. Or 986.
986, dumbass.
A 986.
I also know how to
first
numbers work.
No, I don't.
First generation Boxsters were 97 to 2001, which is our 986 designation.
Can we take a poll in the chat and how many people want to hear us talk about Boxsters for the next 15 minutes?
Yeah, probably nobody.
Me.
Fucking Timmy, fucking stupid son of a bitch.
Dad brand new off the dealer lot. I'm the second.
Oh yeah, so that was his dad's GSR Integra, and then now it's
really?
his. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's a cool story. We should have Zach on at some point.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a cool
Zach,
story.
come on, bro, that's sick.
That's sick.
Yeah,
okay,
so
I can understand why you've kept it and put $70,000 into that car.
You got to understand how fucking fast this piece of shit is, though, now, and like how much work he's done to it. Like
you told me, like originally, like it was like a drag car. Or some
it's got
bullshit,
JRZ suspension on it, dude.
Okay, so like what's
seriously?
the engine? Is
it a turbo
like
B20? It's turbo B20. He's got
turbo.
It's a B20 turbo. He's got like a billet K fucking power shifter that looks ridiculous.
Cockster Cayman.
It's so good. He's got wide body front fenders. He's got a full like race lip kit. It's got an AP. I think it's an APR spoiler on it. Full carbon spoiler. Like,
I mean, can we put it up? Is it?
Yeah, I've showed this car before. God.
Okay, I'm sure you have, but like
now I'm all interested.
Yeah,
he just had a shot.
Thank you.
That's true.
Jamal, fuck.
Don't support him. Don't enable him, dude.
He was on time, technically.
Listen, he was as on time as we're gonna get. He's as on time as we're gonna get. And I'll take it. Listen, I'll take it, man. Like, I'm not even mad.
Like,
so this is
but
the
while you're
Integra
here,
impression.
before you look at this beautiful boosted Integra, like and subscribe to the RevMatch Podcast.
Oh my
Hit
god.
that bell.
Yeah.
He's also in the military, so got that going for him. Yeah, so there's
Is that a Chibon fiber hood?
No, it's legit. He stopped buying shit parts for this thing a long time ago, dude.
Yeah, you don't spend $70,000 and fucking buy shit parts.
Look at this fucking thing.
Ooh.
No, he got off the bullshit
dope.
train a lot longer than any of us did. He had Mugen wheels on this shit back in the day, like, and a Mugen wing, and like he was on top of it.
Oh,
Okay, dude, the
damn.
lights
This is the same car he used to
look
bump me
dope.
with, though.
That's true. He did used to. Yeah, look at this thing, dude.
That thing's sick.
This thing's fucking wet, dog. Yeah, no, he's done a really good job with it. I'm a huge fan of this car. Sorry, just thought I'd show your old lady.
You just need a right-hand conversion.
Dude.
You just need a right-hand conversion.
I don't think it's even worth it. Honestly, I think left-handed ITR front ends are cooler than right-handed RTN front ends. Don't fucking at me. On that
I don't know.
shit.
There's just
That's how I
something
feel
about that.
There's
Something
the
about
So it's all black with a carbon fiber hood.
carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber wing. Yeah, there's
a big air cleaner.
Ooh,
This is when he
damn.
put the JRZs on there. So, oh no, wait, you stole the JRZs? What's on there now? Zach, is those fucking Motons? What the fuck? What did you put on the car now?
Get me on real quick. We got you.
Yeah, no, the thing's tight. We need to get him on and have him like talk about it because he's done so much shit to it over the years. He's put like 4 fucking motors in it or something. I don't know.
Showed it to somebody the other day. So we just got this
You
kid
said
in that work
Racelands.
from fucking Indiana.
Obviously.
Damn.
You can't have to do my boy Zach like that. He said Racelands?
That's
Man
shit.
comes into the chat for the first time ever and just chooses violence. I love it. It's like, oh, look at how stiff this Integra is. That's cool. It's on
he was waiting for that moment. That was great though. I ain't lie about that shit.
Yeah, he's got JRZs on it. That's right up there with putting Motons on shit. I feel like you put Motons on anything, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, you're kind of shitting everybody. Little over $9,500 just in coilovers.
Okay, dude. I'm not
Let's
willing
go.
to spend that kind of money on my car.
We
I don't
know
wanna spend
that.
any money on my car.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we know. You beat the shit out of it. You just want it to blow
Fuck
the fuck up.
Bitch, you've gotten all my services.
Got one. I got a fucking 50K.
That's all of
That's
it.
all of them.
I've taken it for every service that was required by the manufacturer.
Yeah, and Nilo still hasn't paid my ass, so fuck you.
Yeah, not my problem.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna talk about how shitty our old employer and Kyle's current employer is. Like, we're really gonna do that right now.
I'm about to get fired again.
Are you? Again? I never know if he's being honest or not. Like, I don't never know if he's like, I'm actually gonna get fucking fired.
Oh, dude. Okay, so in other cool news.
Dude, bruh.
In other cool news, I don't know if you guys follow him, but Mr. Lemon, he sold his GT3 back to the dealership and got one of them new cool McLarens with the roof scoop. So I'm gonna send this to you, Alex, and you will enjoy this.
I love roof scoops. I love a good functional roof scoop. You know what I mean,
dude?
Yeah.
Like the old NSX race cars that had them on the top. I fucking that like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like a functional one is.
Yeah, don't put a fucking 620R. Yes, I think that is the one you're talking about. Where are you sending it?
Is it a 620? I was gonna send it to the RevMatch.
He's lost. He doesn't know.
No, I just found it. Here, I just sent it. But if you scroll down more on his thing, it'll show the actual day he bought it. Where the fudge is the day he bought it?
Yeah, this is a 620R. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Only choose the newest McLaren of the crew. Oh no, it's a 675 LT. Oh god, yeah, that's big money.
So his buddy got a Spider, and he got the one with the roof scoop.
Yeah, this thing is entirely too much vehicle. Like, nobody.
Keep in mind, this man is also 6'5" and probably weighs 350.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know how he fits in that car. No idea how he fits in that car.
I don't know, dog. It's just too much car. Like, that's too much car.
Buttery leather seats.
Okay, yeah. He was very surprised because his last car was a 911 Speedster, and he fit in the buckets. He had the one with the buckets, and he fit in those.
In the 911 Speedster?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Yo, did you guys see Matt Ferez fucking... Did we talk about this? His Cayman?
No, I thought he got a Boxster. What?
Or, well, yeah, whatever. It's the Boxster, but it's got the soft top thing. It's got like the snap down.
That's a Boxster.
But what? Yeah, but what? No. But it has like almost like the Speedster. Thank you. Whatever.
If you have to take the. Oh yeah, it's a Spider.
It's got the snaps in the back where it actually snaps to the. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
It's a Boxster Spider. It's a 718 Boxster Spider.
Perfect. Anyway, his is gonna make like 450 wheel horsepower, and he did frozen berry metallic with red interior.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, but I didn't see the wheels that you were telling me he was putting on yet.
He says in the thing that he's putting HREs in it. He's got a long history with HRE. They did the wheels for the IRS, that Fox body independent rear suspension car he did. So yeah, he's been working with them for a while on shit. I don't think he's showed wheels yet. Nope, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, I didn't even realize that there was like really souped up like Boxsters and Caymans and shit. Like, I didn't realize that was the thing people were really like doing to that degree.
We've had this conversation. Everybody knows if you put a bigger motor in a fucking Boxster Cayman, there's no need for a 911.
That's true. That's well documented that it is the superior chassis. Look at this car, dude. Look at that.
Gangster as fuck, bro. Gangster
with the red interior, the red dash right here, like that's.
Yes. I would say the best car around right now.
Ceramics on it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't. I'm pretty sure it does.
That looks red.
Yeah, but you can get ceramics in red, Narnar.
Okay, because you're fucking building Porsches now.
Is that why
you kids done?
There?
This is listen to you guys argue about Porsches is like listening to two kids argue about who has a better imaginary friend. Neither one of you can afford this shit. Why do you care?
It's obviously mine.
If I sold some shit, I probably could.
Yeah, buy some fucking t-shirts, asshole. Like,
yeah,
all of you motherfuckers go buy. So Mike can buy an old 911.
So right,
I will say though, that's what I want, dude. I like honestly.
Fuck Matt Farah. Jeez.
He said fucking Matt Farah.
Oh.
Same thing. You know, it's pretty close to the same thing, right? It's like after being put in my place about the Z, when they told me they had a list of like 200 people willing to pay 10 grand up, I was like, okay, so I'm not getting a Z. That is not going to happen.
No, you're just not going to get one. You're not going to get
one. There's a broken down 911 down the street with an oil leak that has 7-year expired tags that I'm just like.
Why don't you call your boy and ask him how well owning a 911 has done to his bank account?
Which one? There's a
the
lot.
homie that we had on with
this is an old one. This is like a 1993 911
with
an oil leak.
His was old too.
His was old too.
You after this podcast?
God, why?
What? Chris? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You're talking about Quan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Juan and only. Yes.
We were waiting for you to get there. We were waiting for you to get there.
Like the fact that all of us knew your friend's name and we're waiting for you to figure out which of your fucking friends we were talking about.
Damn, Timmy, I my bad. I didn't mean to roll with you. You roll with that crowd.
We were just talking about GT3, and then you brought up my other friend, so I thought we were still talking
about you rich
you
friends
with that crowd, bro.
Yeah, my bad, dog. Crowd. Yeah, we're not.
My apologies.
This is poor kids only over here, dog.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with Lenny, and I'm just gonna buy an Evo wagon.
I mean, I don't hate that.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate that at all.
I don't hate that.
I always thought they were cool, but
they are cool. Wagons are cool. Fast wagons are cool.
I'd rather have an STI wagon.
That CTSV wagon is dope.
Yeah, buddy.
Dude, Mike brought those up again, and I went down a rabbit hole, like looking at them. There's dude,
same time that you can get them.
There's still 60 G's though. Like a manual CTSV wagon is the only car that has neither appreciated nor depreciated. It's just the same fucking price that it has always been.
It's literally been this for the past like 10 years. Like just straight.
Yeah. It's just like
Cadillac.
It's a great car though, dude. LSA supercharged V8 wagon.
Amazing. I love that car.
And they sound so good. I'm a huge fan. I mean, are we gonna get the M3 wagon, the new one? Have they said?
Probably not.
I don't get anything, man.
No. We don't get anything cool. Are you in Europe somewhere?
I think
he has to be. He worked
in all
for
these
an Audi dealer in Europe and makes all these wonderful comments about cars that I wish were here.
GT4 RS. Oh,
Norway?
Yeah, he drove a GT4 RS.
Oh, see, this makes a lot of sense. The sense of humor and the dicking with people in chat makes a lot of sense now that I know where you're going. Well done.
We appreciate you, by the way.
Completely fucking on brand, and I'm here for
it. Right.
Yeah.
So if he's Norway,
it all makes sense now.
That's like the electric central of the world, from what I hear. Like,
I'm not going to make a statement with somebody who actually lives there in chat just to be publicly shamed for being wrong. So I'll let you fall on that fucking sword and make stereotypical comments.
It was more of a question.
Face first.
When the Taycans originally sold, like 70% of the sold orders of Taycans worldwide were to Norway. Yeah. That is my point in the comment. Yeah. See?
Yeah. See?
Alex?
Yeah.
Yo, so you're telling, man.
I heard that they were telling people to trade in their cars so that we could get you a Taycan or like an Audi e-tron. Like, that is where most of the Taycan orders went.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that there is a large population of used Audis and Porsches in Norway.
In Norway.
Just sitting around.
Just
Hey,
sitting
that could be a
around.
business.
That is probably correct.
I wonder what the import rule is on something like, because that's a car that is sold here. A lot of those cars were sold here, right? So like, obviously we're not. There's a lot like the really cool shit we can't bring over, like all the cool.
Dude, just give me a 992 Carrera S manual. That's all I want.
RS3 wagon.
Somebody that traded in
RS3
their
wagon.
911 for a Taycan.
Or the old the older RS6 wagons, like the one that had the Lambo V10 in it. Yeah, that one.
Yep,
that one. That shit. I would fuck with that shit all day long. I can still go back and watch that Top Gear bit with fucking Richard Hammond in the Canyon in the RS6 wagon, the 600 horsepower RS6 wagon.
He's just ripping the fuck out of it.
And I'm like, just
make it call store right now. Funny.
Lenny,
do they have your tent there?
Let me
yeah.
Let me know what you find.
He's like, bro, just give me the car. Think about all the NFTs I can mint. Fucking, it's too easy at this point.
Ran that bitch over.
It's
easy. I'm just making memes at this point. Yeah. So it's. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just memeing. We're just memeing, dog. You know.
Yeah, we are.
That's what the kids call it these days. Because
he's got 3 V10 RS6s for sale. Oh shit!
Average sell price, and then tell me what unit it's in so I can convert it to freedom dollars.
His specialist there.
Yeah. Oh, do you need a strong Norse hand to remove that tint? That old
Lenny,
raggedy ass tint.
You need to post like a GoFundMe account so we can get the GTR
the
back.
Fucking life support for fucking That is the most first world bullshit. Fucking GoFundMe.
He was telling me he buys a 5-gallon drum of gas and it cost him, I think it was like $170.
Are you surprised?
I guess I am. I don't know. It's 5 gallons of race fuel at $170.
So can he not? He cannot. He has to run that octane. He can't do anything about it.
Pretty much because it's Japan and what he was originally tuned on, right?
Well, yeah, so I don't know how. I don't.
They're super high. The car runs like shit apparently when it runs the lower octane.
No, I didn't know if you could switch the maps or anything like that. I didn't know what the setup is there.
Lenny, I got some extra 110 laying around if you want it, by the way.
$40K USD for an 08 RS6 with a 95 tune and 700. Fuck this country sometimes, dog. I swear to God.
Find out how to ship that shit.
That's a great car.
I'm gonna buy it.
I also have my STI right now. STI is gone.
750 horsepower in that car?
Who do we know in Florida? You can register a fucking jalopy with a...
Seriously.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't give a fuck. Does it have wheels on it? Is it on fire as we speak? No. Yeah, here you go.
You can pull up.
Here's your registration.
You can bring it to registration. Here it is.
But he says with a 95 tune, like, we don't have that kind of cool stuff here.
I do.
We've got up to the... Fuck you, Freedom Land. We've got up to the 91.
We don't even sell 91 here. That's just for peasants.
Our 91 is 87. Let's fucking be honest.
Yeah.
Our 91 is 87. It's shit gas.
I feel bad for every car I've ever put regular unleaded California fuel
in Louisiana, they can import anything here. That's true.
Exactly. They don't care. They don't give a shit. They really don't fucking care. I could fuck, man. This fool said, "Where do you want the link?"
You send the RevMatch Podcast.
There you go. Send it, baby.
Look at it.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like the all wagon podcast in like 6 months. Just
oh God, yes.
How's your Audi running? My Audi's running great. How's your Audi running? My Audi's also running.
If I could have like my car in a wagon, like there's one guy in the U.S. that took a new A4 all-road and put S4 suspension on it, S4 motor and everything, and he sold it on Bring a Trailer for like 60 grand.
Tale as old as time, buddy. Tale as old as time.
Yeah.
Tell what? As old as like 2 years ago?
No, dude. What are you talking about? Putting S4 and RS4 shit in fucking all roads?
No, I'm saying my generation S4.
Oh,
my car in a wagon with an S4, because we only got the A4 all road in my generation here.
Yeah.
So this dude took an A4 all road and put the flares on it and all the Audi S bumpers and everything.
A B7 RS4. V8, no problem. Manual too.
Estate. That's a wagon, by the way. Estate is a wagon.
Yeah. That's tight.
That's what I want.
That's pretty gangster.
That's what I want. Yeah,
We're
the guy that
Every...
made the S4 wagon here, that's what I want. But I don't want to spend that $.
It's easy to not want to spend things you don't have.
That's true. That is a fact, sir.
Very true.
Fact.
Bro, you got caviar dreams on a Frito-Lay budget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it. I'm right there with you.
Cheetos, okay, Cheetos.
See, that would have been alliteration is important in punchlines. That would have been funnier. You're right. Caviar dreams with a Cheeto budget. That's funnier than what I said for sure.
Yeah.
Audi made their cars like Legos. All the best companies do. It's the truth. Chevy did it. Ford did it. Honda did it. Nissan didn't do it.
No.
No,
But
apparently you can go to Nissan and make $50 an hour.
Is that what D was yelling about? Is that
what D earlier? Yeah.
Wait,
that's fucking
who's
funny.
making $50 an hour? I don't think I'm making $50.
You're not. No, the technician. The guy's actually doing the work in the back.
Hey, there's like 2 people there that are making $50 an hour. Okay.
We just one of our techs is moving to Nissan because they're paying him $50 an hour.
To mine? My Nissan?
I have no idea.
Go back to wrenching, Timmy.
No, I will never.
I wouldn't want to do that shit either. Not gonna lie, Kyle. You kind of make your job sound like it sucks. So
no, right?
It's a double-edged sword, man. It's rewarding, but it's also a pain in the ass. You want to, not be a technician a lot of the times, but
no, I don't want to. I don't. My Subaru destroyed me.
Wait,
honestly, I think if it wasn't for the time frame is the biggest thing, right? Customers want that instant. I legit listened to a customer was like, all you got to do is plug in the computer and it tells you what's wrong with it. What's taking so long? And I'm like, I'm going to turn around, walk away, and let the service advisor do their job because that's not how any of this works.
Yeah.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Hold on. I need to leave.
Hold on.
So funny,
this goes to the stupidity of the auto business. Both my wife and I have had customers have their cars towed in without a key, thinking that the dealerships have master keys to be able to get in the fucking car and start the cars.
I have also had that.
Both brands that I've worked for, Porsche and Audi, and she works for Land Rover, all 3 brands have had the same fucking thing. I swear to God. There was
you don't have a key for the car?
They're like, you don't have a master key?
You wanted my key?
Like, can we talk about how
responsibility that would be? Like,
only a stupid person wants a dealership to just have a.
Oh my God, bro! Like, and having this conversation and actually getting yelled at because we don't have a master key is the dumbest fucking conversation you can have in your life.
That's like a level of entitlement that I can't even
God, yeah.
My brain
what do you
could
mean
not even
you don't have a master key
to work that way, right? Because we're to the point where I feel like the world owes me so much that common sense no longer matters anymore.
Oh, 100%.
It doesn't. No, it's
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
You lose both your keys and your car's locked on a Range Rover. You're buying 2 new keys.
You're buying
a keyless vehicle
module key
and a body control module.
Yeah.
You got to buy all those things, which
do not pass go. Do not collect $300.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
This is why we don't buy nice things. This is why we buy old Japanese shit instead.
That motherfucker's expensive as shit. I saw him the other day. Don't even
buy old German shit.
We buy old German shit.
So I do have a couple. I'm not gonna send the photos because who cares? I'll take better photos later. But I do have a couple coworkers that have Z31 300ZXs. One has a 300ZX turbo, like a 85 300ZX turbo.
They're super squared off one. Yeah.
They look super nice and it's cool. So it's cool to see some older cars actually be around. And there's one 240 that this dude put a S15 front end on and rear end on. That's like a light blue color that looks cool, and he's gonna V8 swap it pretty soon. So maybe we'll have a V8 swap 240 here soon.
That's tight. I don't know. I never was like a huge. What did you? Did you?
Yeah,
I didn't care about the. I didn't.
Did you
like
really
the
buy the collab?
13.5.
No, I don't like any of that shit. Did you get? Is that the collapsible one? You fucking nerd.
He's so happy about it.
Oh
Bitch, when are you ever going to use a collapsible milk crate? Please fucking explain
I'm taking it to the grocery store every fucking time.
Oh my god, you're
Oh my god.
He's Corvette dad. He's Corvette dad.
Basket.
Yeah, he is.
And I got an old Nismo logo.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So what was in the long box? Was it a mirror? He's like, no, it's just a box. They spent $75.
Please be a mirror.
No. Either the carbon fiber side pieces that go on the GTR.
Oh, for the B-pillar trim? Okay, see, like that I support because that looks tight. But, yeah. That looks pretty gangster. And it is a GTR, so, like, you're allowed to get away with buying stupid shit like that. Like, if I put that shit on an STI, I want you guys all to shame me, like, a lot. Like, a ton.
Will do.
I haven't seen your STI in a while.
It's because I haven't done anything to it.
A order that he placed from Japan, so these actually came from Japan.
You should drive it like to California, and we should all go on a drive.
I'm not, dude. I am never, ever fucking doing that. Ever, never in a million years. Fuck no. That drive from Texas to California is fucking bullshit, and my car is the last car that I want to do that shit in. That shit would be miserable.
And then once you get to California, it'd be fucking worse.
Right, cause no, then it's like,
yes.
then it's like, oh, so I'm gonna drive 25 hours, and then you'd be like, oh, let's go on a drive. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't fucking want to do that at all. I'm done.
Not at all.
No,
I don't even want to drive to work after that.
No, if I was literally gonna make a trip out there to go hit driving roads, I would have the bitch transport out there. I don't give a shit. I would just transport it and fly, or I just rent something over there. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Driving across the fucking country is for suckers. I don't give a fuck what anybody does. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
We've got planes. The fuck you doing?
Yeah, this is 2022, motherfucker. Get on a bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is fucking stupid, dog. I would literally rather ride I'd rather ride a Greyhound than drive myself across the country again. That's how miserable that shit was.
What?
Oh, it was bad. It was bad, dog.
When's the last time you've been on a Greyhound?
That's never. That's a great point,
dude. That is. You don't want to take Greyhound 20 blocks.
Is that shit like you act like it's like County on Wheels? Like how bad
it is? It is.
Oh, wow, that was unanimous. That was everybody.
How much do you think a Greyhound costs?
$100
to go like from here to somewhere far. It's not even $100. It's real cheap. So look at the people you're getting that like get on the Greyhound.
I don't even like going into Walmart. That's a great point.
Yeah.
I fucking really hate Walmart actually. Like I feel bad. I feel bad about myself. This is a super fucked up thing to say, but when I walk into a Walmart, I feel bad about myself because I'm in the same place as some of those people, and I feel like I've done better in my life.
Is that what it is?
To have to be here, you know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have to be here right now. Like,
right?
Like I have a 6-figure career. Like I don't need to be here right now.
They do have everything. It's good prices.
Like everything is right here.
You know what they don't have though? Self-respect. There's no dignity in shopping at Walmart.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll buy shit at Walmart and tell people I got it at Target. Like that's how that works. Like I don't want to.
Right, that's what you're paying for. Target's you're paying for the experience.
Exactly. Yeah, because the floors are clean.
Civilization.
The shit that you see in the wait line of a Walmart.
The shit you see in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
bro. I've seen some shit.
I was parking one time, and this dude walked by and grabbed my door handle. Like he was walking by checking door handles, and like I had just gotten in the car, and like I was locked the door, and he just like walked by, and he never even looked in. He just like popped it and like went by, popped another one, and dipped down the next aisle. I was like, what the fuck?
People actually do that shit? Like,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Right? Like you saw this shit in like a movie and you're like, that's a great idea. I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah.
Whenever I go to Walmart,
out in the Walmart parking lot.
Those I don't know if you guys have them you have to have them in SoCal, but the police cameras. It looks like a big generator box, and it's got a big pole with a camera and stuff.
Yeah.
If I have to drive to Walmart, if I gotta go there, I park my bitch right underneath one of those.
Oh, so do I.
Like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here. It's weird though. I feel the same way when I pull into like a Harbor Freight. Like, I love Harbor Freight, but I'm like, I don't really want to be here right now. Like, I can afford Snap-on. I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit's expensive, dog. Like,
it is expensive.
The guy that runs the garage right next door to where I work is the Snap-on garage. And sometimes, like, I'll come to work and like, I'll be unloading my tools out of my trunk, and he'll be like, "Oh, you got some stuff?" It's like, "Yeah, not Snap-on though."
Yeah, everything say Pittsburgh on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scribe some Pittsburgh over the Snap-on.
Right.
What's that meme? And it's like the dude, and he's standing next to the wall, right? Like for all the non-technicians in the chat are watching, the wall is a toolbox made by Snap-on, and it's like a $400,000 fucking toolbox or some stupid. It's fucking enormous. It's got a TV in it. It's got a TV and a light in it and all types of shit. And the meme is like $300 a month for the next 2,300 years, or some stupid fucking shit like that to the guy on the truck. It's like,
no.
Like, how many of those have you sold?
That's like
probably not.
Nissan collapsible crate with Harbor Freight tools.
That's fucking accurate as fuck, though. He caught you. He caught a 4K.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay. I ain't gonna lie. I walked into parts like at the very end of the day today. I walked into parts, and like the parts guy was on the phone, and he's talking to some guy about like buying some type of bag.
Race stickers were dope, by the way.
And he's talking about like, yeah, the bag's $140, but like if you get the bag with all the tools, it's $150. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bag's $140, but the tools included is only $150.
Jesus,
it's a $10 bag, my guy.
Yeah.
That man's slamming you with $150. So that's like when I used to work for AT&T, and they started letting people put fucking accessories on payment plans on their like phone plans and shit.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and like we had all these wild promos going on, and it's like, hey, your bill's $300 a month, and it comes with all this shit. And they're like, what is it? I'm like, oh, it's a speaker. And like, this is a drone. And they're like, I just need a fucking iPhone. I'm like, yeah, but it comes with a speaker and a drone.
You should sign right here.
And here, and here, and here. What does this mean? Don't worry about it. You should. Why are my taxes so high? Oh, because the speaker and the drone. What is that? A Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover? Yeah, it didn't. Balenciaga hose clamp?
Who is a what?
Does
all
that
right.
exist?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We're gonna end on stupid Balenciaga shit.
They are like silver hose clamps. Like they look like hose clamps, but they're
bracelets. Are you guys ready for this shit?
It's
God.
Fucking great. Yeah. I got a whole drawer full of this shit. I'm about to be rich.
Dude, she makes legit comp boots now.
Oh,
wait, AR 671 compliant boots. This is fucking amazing. It's a $950 hose clamp. You stupid pieces of shit. God damn it, I hate this planet.
That's not real. That's got to be a joke.
That's Balenciaga,
dude, they're selling a $1,400 trash bag.
Dude.
Did you guys not hear about that?
Will it hold my boost clamp?
But it's a woman's bracelet. Like that's not like.
If it'll hold the boost on my boost hoses, I'm down.
$950.
I have to find the trash bag. Hold up. Yeah, here we go. Most expensive. Oh, $1,800 for a trash bag.
Good Lord.
From Balenciaga. That's not the right one. $1,800 for a trash bag from Balenciaga.
What?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yes.
You're gonna throw it away.
No. It's a trash bag. Like it's a Mylar bag that looks like a trash bag, but it's a Balenciaga. Like it's like a tote bag, but it's a fucking drawstring trash bag.
I can't wait to see that.
Human beings are like the worst, man. We're just like the smartest dumb motherfuckers You know what I'm saying? Like in a group, it's amazing. Like Kanye West starts a clothing line with Gap, and then they set up displays for it, and he's like, "Nah, fuck that. Put it back in the black plastic bags we shipped it in."
Yeah, like
and he would like make people dig through the shit to find the shit they wanted. And I'm like, do you guys not see this dude is trolling the fuck out of everybody right now? Like, he's like, nah, bitch, really dig for that shit. How bad you want that shit? And that's Kanye's fucked up brain. You hear him talk. That's the way that he thinks, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm fucking better than you. You can dig through garbage for my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they did.
And they did.
100%. 100%.
Oh, this silver Balenciaga hose clamp is $1,300, so that's cool.
Yep.
And on that, absolutely
my
ignorant fucking bombshell, because now my stomach's upset. I'm so like disgusted with us as people.
Fucking starving.
Yeah, this is the world we live in, guys. The 300C is back. Electric cars are coming, whether you like it or not, literally. And you can buy a $1,300 hose clamp. Yeah, you can buy a $1,300 hose clamp, and you can throw it away in your $1,800 trash bag. But the gasoline cars are the problem. The gas cars are the problem, right? It's nothing to do with all this other fucking nonsense.
Oh man.
Imagine getting stomped out by some dude in Gucci combat boots. No, man, I can't even fucking go down there. It's too much. It's fucking too much. Like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This was fun.
Hit the bell.
Check the disc. Hit the bell. Join the Discord. Keep posted to the Instagram. We will post updates on the GTR shirt. They saw the new fucking hangers in chat. A-Kip was literally just talking shit and making us feel bad about being American for the last 2 hours. So thanks a lot for that, dog. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be back in a couple of weeks. We'll have somebody on. We got a couple guests like floating around. We just need to hammer out details. But yeah, like, subscribe, check out, drive safe, be good. Don't fucking buy stupid hose clamps. And please don't let your friends buy a new 300C. Like, if you value any of your friendships and your homie's like, I'm going to go buy a 2023 300Z on 26% APR for 350 months, you stop them.
Yeah. I feel like Jamal's going to do this on purpose just to fucking prove a point.
He won't. I don't think are you that hood?
Yeah, he is. Look at
him. You can't be that.
To be continued.
Scat pack motor?
Are we gonna? Oh, so then you're gonna be the old black guy with the clean 300C.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We've come full circle. Circle. There we go. There we wrapped it up. And on that bombshell, guys, we'll catch you guys in a couple of weeks. Take care. Peace out.